Tiny Talk episode 21. I'm Brian Sodre.
And I'm Sal De Benedetto.
Today we're talking about what does it mean to hire a general contractor. Sal's gonna ask me some tough questions today, and we hope that by the end of today's video, you'll learn something new and why you should hire a general contractor. Sal, take it away.
Yeah, Brian, so can you explain to everybody listening what the difference is with working with a general contracting firm versus just contacting the subcontractor directly, for example, like a concrete company?
For starters, there's different types of customers. We've got the customers that want to do it all themselves and believe they can handle it, in essence, keeping some money in their pocket, right? Then we've got that middle customer that says, I'm willing to take on the project management side of things and oversee it and deal with the subcontractors directly. And then we've got the customer that says, I don't want to know anything about it. I just want it done.
Yeah, so touching on each of those different types of clients that you just went over, we have the client that wants nothing to do with the project. Those clients I speak to on the phone a lot. Those are going to be the snowbirds, the people that don't live here full time. They're also going to be landlords who have a lot of rental properties. They don't have time to go to the site and manage the project. And also property management companies, to where they're just looking for a reliable company they can call 24/7 in case something happens and they have a crew to send out there.
To add to what you're saying, it's all about service. A general contractor is essentially the highest level of license that you can have in the state of Florida to oversee construction projects in general. Whether it's a small renovation, a new addition, a new construction of a single family home, even commercial buildings. Only a general contractor can oversee all of those different types of projects. So the service we provide, the experience that we provide, help elevate the customer's experience and fulfillment of seeing the project through. All those individuals who are seeking us want a single point of contact. They don't want to deal with 10 different subcontractors. They don't want to deal with suppliers. They don't want to deal with vendors. They want one person that takes care of all of it for them. So we are very service-based, making sure that our customers feel good, feel comfortable, feel understood is very important for us.
Yeah, and just adding to that a little bit, we have a deep network of subcontractors that we use, and we vet them. We're very picky on who we choose to work with. And for the homeowner, they're probably out there on Google calling 100 or 200 different kind of subcontractors. There's many of them out there, both good and bad, but you have to filter through a lot of them to get the right guy to do the job correctly and for the right price. And working with a general contractor, we've done that hard legwork for the client already.
And a lot of times at a loss to us, because one of the benefits of using a general contractor is we assume all the liability. Whether that subcontractor showed up to work or not, if he received his deposit and he didn't show up, I take a loss because the work still needs to get done. I am representing my customer. So yes, vetting out these subcontractors is extremely valuable to us and our customers.
So there's a lot of different things that go into having a construction project. You have planning, engineering, and then construction. And a lot of construction companies don't really educate their clients about that. But at Miniopolis, when a client comes in, we offer the engineering service. We offer the planning phase where we sit down with them and we ask them questions, get to know their lifestyle, so we could push them in the right direction, maybe suggesting a couple of features they didn't have or even know of originally. Yeah. So I think it's very crucial, and we do this on a daily basis, especially with managing multiple projects. So we'll have different ideas that maybe the homeowner would have never thought of if they would have went to the subcontractors directly.
Yeah, and I'd like to point out, here's let's visualize how it would look if the homeowner contacts a subcontractor directly. Hey, subcontractor, I've got this broken window. I need it fixed. Subcontractor goes, yep, it's broken. Here's your bill. That's it. What's somebody who's experienced, knowledgeable, and wants to help elevate their experience in this construction is being able to educate them on what are the issues, how those issues may have arose, how they can come back in the future, what are their different options, and what other problems can be solved at the same time, not just that window. I've been the person on the field doing the work, so I understand it very well. I'm so passionate about looking into what's new in the industry, what's happening in the industry, what can improve in the industry. And being able to be so passionate about it, I can translate that over to the customer so they know more about their project and how to get it to completed as soon as possible in the best possible, most efficient way. I think that's where we really stand out, is our efficiency. Not only in the small homes that we build, but through any project that we're trying to accomplish. We want to make it as efficient as possible so both the customers and the company can benefit through the process.
Exactly, and just being in the construction industry, we do this for a living. We manage projects. For a homeowner that just bought a first home and they want to do some renovations, project management is not their strong suit. So hiring a general contractor like us who has the experience, the connections, and the systems and processes to get it done as efficiently as possible, I think we'll just end up saving the money in the long term. So Brian, as a general contracting firm, what services do we offer?
Well, most of our audience knows about our tiny homes. This is something that we really push because we love it. We see the future, we see the demand in it, and there's a lot of passion there, right? But that's not all that we do, right? We're in the very early stages of that, as a matter of fact. It's all exciting, it's growing, it's moving forward. But at the same time, what's really paying the bills right now is renovation jobs. We assist with entire home renovations. That includes everything from cabinetry, flooring, drywall, roofing, doors and windows, painting, anything that's going on in a house that has anything to do with construction, we oversee that currently. Aside from renovations, we also have government contracts where we assist the government in any projects that they need construction oversight for. So we're very diverse in our services. Currently, we have multiple projects that include full house renovation, some boat docks, that's pretty exciting, new construction of residential and commercial, government contracts.
So Brian, we come across a lot of different clients that call us and projects. What is one project that really stood out to you where your expertise really helped out that client?
There's so many, but I'll tell you one, a more recent one. We work very closely with public adjusters, and this one house caught on fire. And initially she made an insurance claim directly with insurance. An insurance adjuster came out to her job site and said, "Oh, sure, we'll take care of the cost here. Here's a $25,000 check." After she connected with a public adjuster that represents the homeowner, he was able to put together a quote on what he believed would cover the damages. It was about $80,000. However, he didn't feel confident. So what did he do? He picked up the phone, called me and said, "Brian, can you go out to this job site and give her a full quote on what it's going to take to get her home back into working condition?" Sure enough, we went out there. The quote came out to about $220,000. The customer ended up getting a $180,000 check because of our estimate and because of her public adjuster. The point is, where our expertise really shined was understanding that it wasn't just what you see on the surface, is what happens when you start to pull back the layers. What could be behind that wall that will then incur additional expenses? Should you hire an individual subcontractor that you say, "Hey, replace this piece of drywall"? As soon as they peel back the layer and they notice everything that we already know is more than likely already there, they're going to then surprise you with additional costs. That's not very comforting to a homeowner because they originally thought it was one price, and after that peeling back of the layer, they now saw their project cost double. That's scary for a lot of homeowners. Point is, our general contracting services, our ability, our experience really helps paint the picture for the customer from start to finish on what the project could look like and realistic cost on what it would cost to repair it and get it back to working order.
I think that was such a great example that you brought up. Knowing that we have the experience, we have the correct people, the systems and processes, the project management experience, we could put all of the pieces of the puzzle together, and especially to comfort that homeowner when they had such a tragic event happen in their house.
Guys, if you need general contracting services, you have questions about it, you have concerns, you want to learn more about who we are, what we do, and how we do it, contact us.
You could give us a call at 239-329-8804, or you could send us an email at sales@miniopolisbuilders.com.
We'll see you on next episode of Tiny Talk.